Hello and hello, Jamie here. Welcome to my own THX video. This is my own creative one. So enjoy this video. DC versus THX. One day, I was playing Injustice 2 on Xbox One, and suddenly I heard a knock on the door. I opened the door, and I saw that someone had left a cardboard box on my porch. I took it in, and I opened the box, and it had a rare DVD, and the title said DC Comics vs. THX. Well, I said, THX won't stand a chance against the DC characters. I saw the cover had DC heroes and villains, with THX and the other robots with a rating was 12. I took the game out and I put the disc in the Xbox One. The screen showed the Warner Brothers logo and the DC logo, and then it showed the language screen. The following languages include English, French, Berlin, Japanese and Russian. I pressed English, and then it took me to the menu. It showed the characters in the boxes, including Batman, Superman, the Joker, Lex Luthor, the Flash, Robin, Darkseid, and THX. It had 5 selection buttons: play trailer, scene selection, bonus features, setup, visit Pixar and DC websites. I pressed play and I sat on the sofa and I watched the trailer. It started with no warning. That's alright, I said. There's no warning, because DC isn't just for kids. It showed the Batcave with Batman and Robin, aka Damian and Wayne. Any news, Batman? Says Robin. Nothing, son, replies Batman, after we just stopped Scarecrow and throw him back into Arkham Asylum. Then Martian Manhunter appeared on the screen. What's the emergency? Asked Batman. Come to the Hall of Justice and I'll show you, replies Martian Manhunter. Good luck, sir, calls Alfred, as Batman and Robin got into their vehicles and drove off, and Ace the Bat Hound barks. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Later it showed the Hall of Justice with the Justice League members: Superman, Wonder Woman, and the Flash, Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, Hawkman, Plastic Man, Aquaman, Martian Manhunter, and Shazam. The Hall of Justice screen showed a picture of THX with his evil smile. Shazam jumped in fear. Whoa! That is one evil robot, he cried. This is THX from the THX logo, announced Superman. He's killed many characters from the other dimensions, and he's killed innocent people as well. And now he's coming to ours, replied Martian Manhunter. Well, I'd like to turn his body into scrap metal, yelled Robin. And he thinks we disrespected him and his logo, all because they feared him and his company, which is no excuse to kill someone or somebody who's innocent, asked Flash. Yeah, precisely, said Heartman. We need help from our villains as well. said Batman. Let's go, Justice League, called the Green Lantern. Then it cut to Tex and the other robots in the empty building. The other robots are Hex, the black robot, Dex, the blue robot, Tex's brother, Pex, the purple robot, and Zex, the yellow one, and Kex, the green robot. Alright, my teams, said Tex evilly. Are you ready to kill some DC characters? Precisely, says Dex, chuckling evilly. Pex later spoke up. They are going to die, she said. Yes, they are, Sex said. Now, said Dex, me and Dex will take care of the heroes and villains on Earth, while Pex, Hex, Kex, and Sex will go to space. And we'll use these to make ourselves big, said Sex, handling them what looks like to be chips. Computer chips, as you might, in case get confused. Then they activate their jetpacks and flew off. Then it cut to the Hall of Doom. With Lex Luthor, King Shark, Killer Croc, Gorilla Grodd, Cheetah, Sinestro, Joker, Bizarro, and Mr. Freeze. Alright, this crazy robot is going to kill us all, announced Lex Luthor. We had to team up with the heroes to destroy him and his robot friends. Mr. Freeze asked. It's the only way, said King Shark. We need to get the villains out of Arkham Asylum and Blackgate Prison to help more, yelled Killer Croc. Laughed Joker. I would like to use that scrap metal to build a giant clown. Now's not the time, clown, said Cheetah. It's time for action. Now let's go, shouted Lex as they left the Hall of Doom. Then it cut to Gotham City, with the Justice League and the Legion of Doom with the others, including Doom Patrol and Teen Titans and Justice League Dark. You got yourselves a deal, said Lex. We just need to wait for those two robots to show up, said Brainiac. I got a report from my ring that the purple and yellow and the other robots are in space, going after the Lantern Planet, said Sinestro. Beast Boy spoke up. How long are they going to... But then his sentence was interrupted by evil chuckling. Ha 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 ha. Which one of you villains is chuckling? Asked Superman. It wasn't us, said the villains. It's them, pointing to Tex and Dex, who had just arrived in Gotham City. Hello, DC characters, said Tex. Sexy Texy is here, and my brother Dex is here too. And now we come to kill all of you. You are not welcome here, shouts Negative Man. Leave now. I don't think so, Mummy, said Dex evilly. You heard him, said Cyborg. Leave or get destroyed. And don't call him Mummy, shouts Starfire. We don't care. And now, time to grow big, said Tex, as he and Dex put chips into their mouths. Everyone gasped in horror as Tex and Dex grew big. Holy sugar, I shouted. Now, who wants to play with Sexy Texy the Tyrannosaurus Tex? Shouts Tex in a deep voice. And Dexy too, shouts Dex. As well. as well. No time for games, said Aquaman. Time to fight. Soon the flying heroes and villains started to fight at the top of decks and decks, while the bottom half got defeat. You poor weak heroes and villains will never stop us, mocked Tex sinisterly. You're testing our patiences, yells Batman as he throws an explosive battering at Tex's mouth. Ouch! Cries Tex. You pay for this! Shut up! Yells Mad Hatter as he tries to throw an explosive hat at Dex's mouth. Ouch! Cries Dex as he tries to squash him, but Kid Flash saves Mad Hatter from his foot. But later, Atom had an idea. I got the reading that those chips they swallowed, they grew themselves big. No, Atom, cries Wonder Woman. They're too dangerous. They won't see me when I'm small, says Atom. Then it cut to Oa, where the lanterns, green, yellow, red, orange, indigo, pink, and blues, were trying to save the lantern corpse from Sex and Pex. You are not welcome here, shouts Atrocitus in rage. Feel the power of love, shouts Star Sapphire. Give me your weapons, said Lara Fleece greedily. I don't think so, mocks Sex evilly. Silence, yells Gambit. Atrocitus had an idea. Let's take them to Mogo, Atrocitus yelled. Then later the lanterns used their rings to pick up Sex and Pex and threw them at Mogo. And Mogo used his power to destroy the two robots. Well, at least they are no more, says Lara Fleece. Then it cut to Apocalypse, where Darkseid is, and Sex, who had just managed to survive Mogo's power, lands in Apocalypse. Then Sex just shrunk back to its normal size. What brings you here, robot? said Darkseid. Kill me? I don't think so. No, wait, cries Sex. We can sort this. Shh. But his sentence was cut by Darkseid using his Omega beams to burn him alive. Weak robot, said Darkseid as he returns to his throne. Just then Hex arrives, and Darkseid turns and burns him as well. And then Darkseid leaves the scene. Later, Kex is shown getting piled on by parademons, eating him alive. Then it cut back to Gotham City, where Atom shrinks into Tex's mouth and destroys the chip and gets out before Tex shrunks back to normal. What? No! Shouts Tex. My shrunk chip! You destroyed it! I never doubted you for that, Robin said. Now the other one, calls Nightwing. Atom shrunks and got inside Dex's mouth and destroys his chip as well, and gets out before Dex shrinks back to normal. No! Shouts Dex. You mean superheroes and villains have ruined our killing spree! Now finish them, said Batman to Killer Croc and King Shark. Nom nom, said King Shark as he bits Dex's head off and spitting it out. Tick-tock, feed the Croc, says Killer Croc as he punches Tex to the ground. We got a call from the lanterns that Darkseid and Mogo have killed your other friends, said Gorilla Grodd. No! You can't kill me, I'm Sexy Taxi, shouts Tex as he gets his head bit off by Killer Croc. Oh, shut up with your Sexy Taxi names or whatever, said Mr. Freeze. Yeah, I said. Your horrible names are disgusting. And don't come back, says Supergirl. Our world is saved, said Beast Boy. Yeah. And now let's go back to where we are, said the Flash. As they leave the scene, then it showed the heads of Tex, Dex, Sex, Hex and Pex on the stands in the Hall of Justice. Then it cut to black. Then it cuts to the THX logo with Tex, Dex, Sex, Pex, Hex and all the robots' heads, other robots' heads on the top of the logo. As Batman and the other heroes dropped down to say something to the audience. But I'm glad it wasn't a jump scare. Hello DC fans, said Batman. Batman here. We killed Tex, Dex, Sex, Kex, Hex, Pex, and their other friends because they think we disrespected them and their logo. So remember, if they ever return, we will come and destroy them for you. Farewell. As they leave the scene, then it cut to the audiences listening, and it took me back to the main menu. I was amazed. I decided to keep it. I showed it to Mum and Dad, and they both loved it. I hope this will teach Adam Kennington some manners and teach him a lesson, I said.